When I was going to Columbia College in Chicago way back in the 70s, I met a woman from Northeastern Illinois in Chicago. hmm She would go to parties, and what she would do is she would sell Northeastern Illinois degrees on many subjects. What do you mean sell? Well, at that time, I think a semester was $400, maybe $800 for the year. And she would go out there. She had her boyfriends working, and I guess she was working in the administration's office. And she would do is you register in the school for one course, so you're in the system, right? And you only take one course. And what they do is simply add you into that thing, so you can get like 30 hours a year. And what you're doing is you're not paying the school or the state. You're paying this person, and he would manipulate you and that thing. And he would basically say for $3,000-4,000, you got a degree in your hand. Yeah, and he would give you this thing. Like chemistry, he's in science. It was a teacher's college, so a university. So he would get together this stuff. Did they ever get caught? Well, after I got my degree, I went to Northeastern for postgraduate courses, which I wanted to take. And she was still there, and her boyfriend was still there. And she said, "Hey, are you looking for that?" "No, I got my degrees." I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, because I know teachers in there, and when I belonged to societies that I knew teachers in there, and as far as I know, she would most likely retire with a lot of money in her pocket selling degrees. Oh, paper mill, I guess we call them. For the state, mind you. Fraud? Well, of course it was fraud. Right down the line. How many teachers were involved in it? I don't know if any teachers were involved in it. But their classes got rather large without them. Anybody, hey, you got 4,000 or 5,000 students running around the school. Very few people check. And in a sense, if you're in administration and you're selling, no one always going to check. Did I get one? No. The problem of being honest, you don't do dishonest things. And why didn't you turn her in? No. I'm not going to say anything to anybody.